If you're looking to mine HANACOIN using smOS or a simple mining operating system and you don't really know where to start, you've landed on the right channel. We're going to go step by step and we're starting right now. Welcome to the SavageMine YouTube channel. If you're interested in building and maintaining a GPU cryptocurrency mining rig and other crypto related stuff, please be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything in the future. In this video, we're going to be covering how to mine HANACOIN using simple mining operating system and NVIDIA GPUs. So let's just get right into it. The first thing you'll want to do is go to the HANACOIN website. You can Google it. They've got a pretty decent website. Everything's here that you need. Basically what we'll do first is we have to get a wallet. And in this case, I'm going to download a Windows wallet since I'm using Windows. Once the wallet is downloaded, it should go into your downloads folder, most likely. You'll have to unzip it. I'm going to extract it to my crypto folder here. Create a folder for HANACOIN itself. That's the folder I'll use to unzip the wallet to. Now you go into the folder and then go into the bin folder. That's where the actual executable for the wallet is. It's hanacoin-qt.exe. You right click on it and choose run as administrator. Then you're going to get the warning probably from Defender. You have to click more info and then run anyway. And then I'm going to choose my custom data directory. I'm going to put it on that drive in the same location as the wallet for this example. Click OK. This is a Windows Defender. You have to allow it access if you want it to talk on the network. So you click allow. And this is going to take some time. But the good news is that we can just hide this and let it run in the background. In a few minutes, we'll have to come back here to get a receive address. So for an NVIDIA GPU rig, we have to use the CCMINER, or we can use the CCMINER miner. We also have to choose a pool. That'll be basically the first thing that we want to do. In this case, I'll choose the official pool, the HANACOIN pool. So I click on that. This is a YIMP based pool, which is fine. You can see here that the HANACOIN uses the Lyra2 Rev2 algorithm. And that algorithm is basically a core clock only algorithm. The memory clock doesn't come into play with this particular algorithm. But for this example, I'm going to copy the address, or I'm sorry, the miner configuration for HANA pool, the official pool. And what I like to do is I like to create a little text file that has all the pertinent information for the particular coin that I'm mining, and I'll just put this in the folder with the wallet and all that stuff just so I know where it's at. This just makes things a little bit easier. All the information is in one place instead of spread out all over the place. And you just know right where to go to get it. You know, you just go to the folder where your wallet is, and there it is. So I just set it up with various headings here that will accumulate throughout this process, and then we'll document them here. I'm going to save it in the wallet folder like I was saying. We'll just call it HANA info. HANA mining info. So now we go over to Simple Mining. Click on Rig Groups. Add a group. And remember, we're using an NVIDIA rig for this. So we're going to use CCMINER. We'll choose the TP Rouveau or Rouvat, the latest version. For the group name, I like to use the coin, the miner, the pool, and then the owner. I have multiple rigs that actually have different owners that I manage. So for the miner options, we'll go back to our file that we've been accumulating the pertinent information on. Copy it, copy the miner config, paste it in miner options. Now we need our wallet address. Remember, we need a receive address to receive the rewards that we're going to get by mining this coin. So I'll go back to the HANACOIN core wallet, click on receive. I like to use the label of mining and then click receive. Copy address. I meant to say request payment, not receive. So now I've got the address copied. So now we'll paste it over wallet address. For worker, there's a dot there too. So it's dot after your wallet address. For worker, we'll use Simple Mining's variable rigName, $rigName. And what that does is it'll pass that information for whatever you name the rig in Simple Mining, it'll get passed to the pool. So you can identify what miner is doing what on the actual pool if you set up multiple rigs. So I like to also add NVIDIA in here. We may try to do an AMD rig as well. Although with Simple Mining, AMD on Lyra 2 Rev 2 is not very efficient. You don't get very good hash rates with it at all. So I'm just collecting a little bit of information here. Putting it in my little text file. Then we'll go back to Simple Mining, go to rig list. The one rig that I have that's NVIDIA is the Kessel rig, SavageMine Kessel. So we'll select it, and then choose group. Select group, choose HANA. We're going to choose reboot because we don't, well, I probably do have CCMINER on this rig already, but typically whenever I change an actual coin, something significant like that, I'll go ahead and do a reboot instead of just reloading the miner. There's our favorite error. That's not really an error. Not always, whenever you first load a new coin like that. So once you see it, starting on the stratum pool, you see it connected, everything looks right. You want to see, with this particular miner, you want to see it throw you some yeses. So that's good. Whenever you see that, that means that you are actually hashing and mining the coin. Now let's get into some overclocks. We want to find out what the default or recommended OC settings are for our rig. So I have two 1070s, two 1070 Ti's, and two 1080s in this rig. I like to start with whatever they recommend for the 1070. But before I actually change it, I do want to document what I'm currently mining, which is what am I mining? Oh, Ethereum Classic. So I'm going to document those OC settings that I've worked out, over the months of mining Ethereum Classic for the best results, hash rates, and things like that. So I'm just using the notes field. I'm going to document, what my settings were. I'm also going to throw in here what I'm currently getting with these settings, mining Lyra 2 Rev 2, mining HANACOIN, which is 218. It looks like 218 mega hash. I'm going to change this to, I'll do that in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and change the OC settings here to what they recommend, what simplemining.net recommends for a 1070, just to see what we can get. This particular miner, it doesn't look like it will show you what the hash rates are for your cards if you just put your mouse over it like some of them. It's probably just a miner thing, I would imagine. Miner config. Here's where I'm going to document the current hash rate with those current settings. The default settings that, well, they're not default, but the settings that I had for mining Ethereum Classic. It's not too important, but just to kind of keep it documented so I know where my starting point was. So now we just wait on it to show us a little bit of hash rate. And you can see how it was climbing there. As time went on, it kept climbing. So now I'll look at how my cards are laid out as far as GPU 0 is 1070, GPU 1 is a 1080. So it goes 1070, 1080, 1080 Ti, 1080, 1070 Ti, 1080, 1070 Ti, and then another 1070. So I just remember that so that I can put the right core clocks in here in that order. I was having to use my fingers here to count because it seemed like I was missing one. So we'll just stick with the 136 for the power. We got up to 245 with those previous settings. I'm going to change the power limit. See if we can get a little bit more. So as time goes on, the hash rate, the total hash rate goes up with this particular algorithm. That looks like it's pretty normal. So now I'll just document some OC settings just to keep track of it. I did notice right here that my fans were running at 100%, which that's a little unusual. So I kind of got the feeling that I should adjust the power. Lyra 2 Rev 2 again does not use the memory. Just throwing in here what each individual card was running. with those particular settings. So now we can go back to the pool. I'm happy with those settings. So now we're going to go back to the pool and we're going to look at our wallet. We're going to search for our wallet to see if any HANA has been mined so far. And it has, and you can see down here at the bottom where it'll show you hash rate, current hash rate, and things like that. So you know that it's working whenever you see this. I'm pretty happy with 252 mega hash per second.
So there you have it. Now you're up and running, mining HANACOIN using simple mining.
So there you have it. Now you're up and running, mining HANACOIN using simple mining operating system on your NVIDIA GPU rig. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything in the future. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.